In addition to blessing animals out here on the lawn at 2 o'clock today, we are launching our annual Stewardship campaign. We will be talking about gathering and feeding and sending and prayer. All of those themes will be woven in over the next few weeks. And you'll see bulletin inserts like the one that you have today, which was written by Karen Evans-Romaine, who's standing there at the door in the back. And on these Sundays, you'll hear from a member of the congregation who will offer some additional reflection on that theme. And this morning, it will be Jeff Bowen, who is both a member of the vestry and a member of our stewardship committee.
So good morning, everyone. I thought I would take just a few minutes and tell you what St. Andrew's has meant to me and my family over the years, and why stewardship and pledging to the church has been important to us. So I guess I would start by saying 2007 was a pretty big year for my family, or my wife and me. That's all we were at that time. We got married, quit our job in Los Angeles, moved across the country, got pregnant, got a dog, bought a house. I'm probably missing something. Got pregnant, yes, and had to look for a new church, the most important one. So with all that other stuff going on, we thought, don't really have a time for like a comprehensive, comparison and search. So let's just go to the one that's closest. And this place was the closest Episcopal church to where we lived. And what we found was, as you all know, of course, a warm, welcoming place with occasional kids being noisy and nobody cared, and a sense of humor on display, occasionally peeping through. And very high-quality leadership from the priests, of course. And, enough historically grounded ritual for me as a Lutheran who only came here because of the free trade agreement with the Episcopals, so I kind of like that. Anyway, so, it was nice. And, 15 years later, we still haven't made that competitive, qualitative comparison of everywhere. We're here. And it's become a family. Both of our children were baptized here now. And now we've had years of plastic animals left in the pews and bulletins falling off the balcony, and my daughter yelling, "I want some more wine," when she's finished with the communion, and things like that, right? So we feel like we're part of a family. And gathering here has become very important to me and to us. And so, why do we pledge to St. Andrew's? I would say, it is my family, one of them, and I want to do as much as I can to keep it as healthy as possible. I'm also grateful. St. Andrew's has been there as a refuge and a rock through some hard times. We've gone, as everyone has, we've gone through some hard times, and having this place there over all those years has been very important to us. So it's critical that we have that stability, and we want to give something back as a form of gratitude. I would say selfishly, I get to piggyback on the work of others. So many of you are out there in the community, both this community and out there in the world, doing great things. And through pledging and stewardship, I get to participate in that a little bit, help that stuff. And so I'm proud of the work you're doing, and pledging is a small way to participate in that. And then finally, as Father Andy was just saying, there's a larger need for us right now. It's really important to me to have a vision of Christianity succeed out there in the world that's built on generosity and inclusion and service and love, and not judgment and in-group, out-group stuff. And so stewardship to me also, in some small way, helps me kind of cast a vote for, make it slightly more possible that vision is still out there and successful. So I encourage all of you, if you can, to make a pledge to this church and participate in our stewardship campaign. So thank you.
And lastly, I didn't get a chance to look at my phone. No judgment if you are. Anybody have a Packers score update for us? No? Really? Okay. And now let us walk in love as Christ loves us and gives himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to God.